Hello everyone, and welcome to RNG University. On tonight's episode, Jun Fight Club. So this is the idea that I got off the new release from March of the Machine, Yargo and Multani. That a lot of people have been trying this deck, and I want to see whether or not it's viable and how good it is. So the idea is that Yargo and Multani is a 18-6. If we can have it on the board and cast Voldaren Thrillseeker with backup 2, we get to put 2+1/+1 counter on Yargo, making it a 20 power, and then its ability now becomes 1, sacrifice this creature, it deals damage to any target, which, well, guess what? We can sacrifice Yargo, 20 damage to our opponent's face. That is an incredible sort of damage. Alright, and then we can also get that synergy of Fight Club by, if we have Yargo on the board, Fight Club into Voldaren Thrillseeker, then it will be a 3 mana to tuck away the Voldaren Thrillseeker maybe a turn before, and then we can trigger this on turn 6 or even 5 if we have Ramp out. So this deck is basically the old Fight Club deck, now with an additional combo slotted in. I want to know how good this kind of format could be, so I'm going to try out this deck. It does look very janky, it looks very reliant on the combo going off, but you never know, maybe it will be a fun game. And here are what the deck list looks like. We have 2 cut down. Early game removal is absolutely must because we don't have a lot of combat mechanics. We also have 4 go for the throat just so that we kill, Thalia, Shieldred, things that are going to damper our sort of combo ability or things that gain our opponent life. We have 4 Armor Scrap Gorger, just for additional mana. This is a mana dork, but we can also remove things on our opponent's graveyard in case there's some sort of Reanimator or Graveyard Synergy deck. Right, 2 drops in the early game is probably necessary for us to kind of ramp out. In a 3 drop, we have some heavy hitters here. Number 1, Shakedown Heavy, 3 mana, 6/4. It is very good to get damage through, to get us card draws, make our opponent make choices, and great synergy with Fight Rigging. So this is the OG Fight Rigging combo with the Shakedown Heavy. I also have 4 Fable because we're red. Of course, we're running Fable. And then we have 4 Voldaren Thrillseeker to fling at our opponent. And then finally 4 Fight Clubs, Fight Rigging to figure out where are we going to hide away, how are we going to get free casting on spells. On the 4 drop, we have 4 Archfiend off the Dross for more aggro damage, and it's a 6 damage flyer that only costs 4. Even though we're gonna lose in 4 turns, just having an Archfiend out means that our opponent has to answer, or they're gonna get hit by a 6/6 flyer. Then, of course, we can fling our opponent with the 6 mana Yargo and Multani. It has no other abilities, it has basically no abilities, it's just a very big beast stick, but we can fling at our opponent. That's really the only thing that matters here. He can chump block very easily, and maybe that's going to catch our opponent off guard. And then finally, the land base, we're going to have 1 Takenuma, 1 Sokazin, 1 Boseiju, the Jund Channel land. We have 1 Forest in case we get basic checked, and then we have 2 Blackcleave Cliffs, 4 Haunted Ridge, 4 Deathcap Glade, and then 2 Llanowar Wastes, 2 Copperline Gorge, 4 Rockfall Vale, and then 4 Zeator's Proving Ground. You can see we have a lot more of the slower lands in Haunted Ridge, Deathcap Glade, Rockfall Vale, and even Zeator's Proving Ground because our deck doesn't need to be that fast. We do have fast lands in Blackcleave Cliffs and Copperline Gorge, and even Llanowar Wastes, but it has less of those because we can play the long game up to turn 6, right? We don't really have a late game, but we have a turn 6 or turn 7 Voldaren Thrillseeker 20 damage to the face combo hidden in the deck. I don't know how many people are aware of this combo in the meta, so maybe I'll catch someone off guard. Hopefully, this is going to be a good game. So let us try out this Yargo and Multani deck. Click a face in either player's face bar to set a stop. There. Okay. Our first opponent is the Prune 777. He's a Prune. Prunes usually rope, right? Alright, we're gonna go first. Does say something about our deck if we get to go first. Alright, I'm gonna keep. I have 3 lands and I have 3 drops, so that's already way more than what I usually get. Let's get the Haunted Ridge out. I guess I'll get the Deathcap Glade out. I was thinking because this is also black-green, I could, I don't have to put the black-green land out first, but I do want to play the Armor Scrap Gorger next turn, and honestly, I don't need to pay an extra life just to get a Scrap Gorger out, if I don't need to. So here's a Scrap Gorger. Now we get ramp. We get Fable next turn if we need to. Our opponent's Jet Mire, so maybe Naya Humans. Naya Humans doesn't gain much life, which means, hey, we got something else. If they Thalia us though, oh, actually no, we can go through Thalia too. Bankbuster, okay, that's completely pointless for them. Great for us. So let's get a Fable out. No attacks, and turn. Every time we tap the Scrap Gorger, we can exile a thing from a graveyard. That might be something, it might be nothing. What we need now are better card draws. Nothing. You just want to hold up a card draw, maybe? Alright, that's a lot of lands, and we definitely don't need any more lands. Well, we do, but not these lands anyways. We're gonna draw more, so it's okay. Let's go in for the attack. Maybe he's gonna kill the Goblin Shaman. Maybe? No? Okay. It's giving me a treasure token. So, we're gonna play our Shakedown Heavy. And I'm honestly not sure whether or not I should play the Sokuzin. I have 5 mana out. Do I need the Sokuzin? I can channel it for 2 extra damage, right? And it's not like I need to play 2 more lands next turn, so let's go like this. Hold up the Sokuzin for 2 more damage if necessary. I still have Go for the Throw with the Scrap Gorger, so in case there's a creature I need to kill, I can do that. This is a domain deck. I didn't even notice the Spara Headquarter, but this is a domain deck, which means he's gonna exile the Shakedown, probably. Alright, we get a card draw from this. Opponent's definitely gonna untap the Shakedown. Leyline Binding. On the Shakedown Heavy? It is on the Shakedown Heavy. He takes damage. We will put out a Archfiend of the Dross. I think I'll just take that extra damage. This Thrillseeker only sacks the backup creature, right? So, yeah. So we can sack the Archfiend if he has nothing in response. It's a little bit scary, but you know what? We might be able to pull it off. 5 mana. Maybe he'll just work right here. Ossification. What is he going to ossify? The Reflection? Archfiend. Okay. Ooh, Yargo and Multani. We have the combo out. It's gonna take a while though. So maybe it's Shakedown Heavy turn. Will he kill this Heavy in response? He might. He didn't. Alright, that means that we get an extra card draw from this. Attack, attack. We get another treasure token. And then we get to draw a card because he's going to untap the Heavy. He's not going to untap the Heavy. Is this Menace? He can't block. Interesting. He's bringing himself down to 10. I can fling 8 damage at him right now. And he'll be at 2. What can he do with 2 mana? Oh. But this is so good, like, as a, you know, hidden gotcha moment. Should I do it right now? I can fling the Shakedown Heavy at him, and I will take... Actually, it's not bad, right? He has... Does he have place? It didn't look like he had place, or he would have removed this. I gotta remove a land, I guess. Doesn't matter. Back up here. 8 damage to your face. Alright, he's at 2. Give our opponent a very narrow space to operate here. Sunfall. Fight Club? Probably the Thrillseeker. Atraxa. Uh-oh. What did he reveal? Does he have Reanimate in the deck? It doesn't look like it. So no reanimating means that I can just go for the throat this. For a turn. For a turn. Oh boy. Okay, so we lost both of our Shakedown Heavies. That's the harsh part, right? If I had another Shakedown Heavy here. Actually, if I have a Shakedown Heavy, I just win. That's a very risky proposition here. Will I be able to get it? He has a discard. Another Fight Club. That is not what I want to see. Because I was afraid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he's gonna play another one. I was afraid of Farewell. So yeah, that's not fun for me. I have dropped 1 Shakedown, 2 Shakedown, and 1 Archfiend. So I have. That's fine. That's less scary. He's at 6, which means I can still kill him with 1 of these cards. That's not one of the cards I want to see. So he's gonna go up to a lot of life here. Got another fight rigging going on. Oh, there's an Archfiend eventually, but these are gonna go in the bottom deck, right? So I don't want them in the bottom. Do I just want another Archfiend? Alright, I think this game is running away from us. It would be, I would say it would be a mistake to think about sacrificing all the treasures. But honestly, with that Sunfall that turn, if I had the treasures, I don't know how relevant it would have been, because I need to be able to cast Yargle and Fight Club on the same turn. Because Atraxa was out. Yeah, looking back though, I think that was probably not the best call. I wanted to bring him to 2, because then it will have a very small window to come on us. Alright, he's gonna exile. Oh, a Thrillseeker? Okay. That would have been completely useless to us. He gets lands, he gets haste, which is mana, and he gets to fling something at us. Did that kill us? This can't attack. There's no trample, so okay, it gets 5. So oh, he gets gain 10 life from this, so that's pretty bad. Oh, okay. That's not as bad. He is at 11 though. So we need something really, really good. I don't think anything adds 2 mana here, and we die next turn. Okay, just 1 land definitely isn't gonna help. We start drawing the wrong side of the deck afterwards, so unfortunately, did not come out against the Brood. Would it be better if I hadn't fling it at him that turn and just kept my Shakedown Heavy? He would have Atraxa. Okay, to be fair, if he would have Atraxa that turn when we had nothing out, we would have still came out ahead. But you know what? You live some, you learn some, and Jund decks are really awkward to play because we are only focusing on the combo. We don't have another win con. Unlike the Grixis deck, now we're playing against Stubborn. And we're no longer going first, so I will keep this hand, but I think I will lose because I don't have any removal. White, interesting. Gorge. Maybe I should have played a Ridge first. I think it'll be fine. I want to be on the Temple play, and he's gonna do the removal play. Mono White control. No. Boros control. Interesting. No attacks. I wonder if this can catch it. I don't think so. Because he discards a card and returns it right away. Oh, it does work. Stop it from ramping. A little bit. Not the best, but I caught him with something. Stubborn. He has his Fable. Good for him. And he's gonna kill my... yeah. A lot of lands, so I'm gonna drop one of these. I think it's the Rockfall Veil. I need more black mana. And I'm gonna go for the throw this turn, right? Which means I'll play a 3-drop. Which means that the Archfiend is gonna be a little slow. Maybe the Yargo is a little slow. Who knows when it'll come off. Ah, now the Yargo would have been good. Oh well. It's fine. It happens, it happens. So I'll kill this. I kind of have to. Before he gets more mana. And we'll get our Shakedown Heavy out. And we'll exile his Laydown Arms. Not that it matters. Eventually it will be a 3-3. Oh boy. He's got to invoke this turn? No invokes. But he does remove my graveyard removal card. That means when the invoke happens, I will be very sad. Angel Fire? Huh. I mean... what? Okay. Oh, it's indestructible. What am I thinking? That was probably bad. He's at 23 anyways. Alright, so we were drawing lands. I should not have blocked that turn. Can I come out of this? Probably not with an Archfiend. It's gonna take a while. If we still had the Yargle, but then we wouldn't have the Archfiend and this would have been a dead turn. So I need to draw a Yargle and a land in the next 2 turns. So he's looking hard for a invoke here. Down to 3. I don't want to play a dead turn, right? So maybe I'll just copy the Archfiend and go for 6 damage. Go for 12 damage. This might be what needs to be done. What can I draw? Another land! Oh boy. Okay, so he might not see it coming, but I have a 8 damage fling at him. So the Archfiend might be what's gonna get us the game, even if... why did I block there? Invoke! Alright, we're not getting out of this. I was really afraid of counterspells, thinking going into this deck with the combo, but really I haven't even faced a counterspell deck, and I've just... I don't know. It seems like it's almost good, but just a bit short. Street Fight Magic, we get to go first, and they gave us a combo, but didn't give us anything else. I don't know if this is a hand that's keepable. Alright, this is a slightly better hand. Now I have to put back a land, probably the Deathcap Glade. We get to go first though, so there's that. Going first with Fable, it's always good. However, it seems like so far it has not been good enough. Our opponent's doing the rope thing, so we're gonna dance with them for a while. We got a cute little fox. Which pet is that? I just have to fish. And come on, just make your decision. Street magic deck. Alright, let's drop a Glade because I want to play the Scrap Orger next turn. Mountain. Uh-oh. Of course it's one of these decks. Alright, he's gonna burn this, and then... Oh, Firebrand! Okay, that's completely pointless. Why did he play it first? So, oh, I can do both. So, let's get the Fable out. Which is end turn. I have the cut down whenever I need to. He can't pump fast enough. Reckless Stormseeker. Resolves. And I'll cut the Reckless Stormseeker down or the Firebrand down. The Stormseeker is probably the scariest. Yeah, let's cut that down. Unable to block. Okay, I don't need another land, and I probably don't need a Scrap Orger. Scrap Orger is pretty good, though. I want to draw 2 cards. There's the Shakedown Heavy. So, this will force him to do something, right? 4 damage. Or I can play this and rig something. No, I think it's better to have the Shakedown Heavy out. It's a blocker. It does stuff. And I want to treasure out in case I need an extra mana next turn to fling something. Now I have a 0-3 blocker and a 6-4 blocker. The Ratha is probably going to stop the 0-3 from blocking. Thundering Raiju. Alright, well the Shakedown Heavy is going to take out one of these. What are you going to do? This is a weird deck. This seems like a deck from 2022. With the Ratha. No attacks! You play a Raiju and you don't attack? Madness. Alright, well then, let's go to the Fight Club. Yargo. And then we got a Voldaren Thrillseeker there. Let's see. Do we want to Thrillseek them? 7. Yargo's pretty strong, to be fair. Alright, let's put 1 on the Heavy. Let's play the Yargle. You want to take the 7 damage to the face. You let me draw a card. He does take 7. Okay, I don't need to play a land because I don't think I'll use both lands next turn. Because if I draw a land, it's not like I can play both of those lands and have another play. So I'm gonna keep this in hand. I have an 18-6 and a 7-5. This just came into play, so he can kill this. That's fine. Kill my reflection. It means that I can't copy. Reckless Stormseeker. You're never gonna get through the Yargle. Okay. I guess we'll resolve. I don't even know I have a response anywhere. Let's go to blockers. You're tapped out, so this is a free block, and this is a free block. I am not quite sure what's going on there, but you do you. Let's get a black mana so that we can exile your Play with Fire in case you have... See, I knew I was going to draw a land there. This is going to be a 7 damage attack. This is going to be a 2 damage attack. So that's not lethal unless I attack with the Yargle. I don't want to attack with the Yargle. So +2/+2, huh? Let's separate this out a little. It's gonna give me a card here. He's gonna take the 7. Not giving me a card, huh? Well, you don't have to give me a card. I have no place. This is just, I got all the best card early game, and then it just peters out every time. This is a little bit scary. Good thing I exiled the one card that mattered. Alright, nothing for him to target. Good. Gets trample on one of these cards. But he's tapped out, so he'll die next turn if he attacks all out. He does attack all out. So this can't block. Let's go to blockers. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to block. I'll take 7. Doesn't the Yargo just kill him? Yeah, the Yargo just kill him anyways. Good game. Mono red, didn't matter. You got out Jund. So the Jund deck can win a game, and I think that's all that matters, right? I really wanted to fling it at someone, but it didn't happen. Let's look at the deck, because I don't have enough time to play another game, but I do want to talk about how strong or weak this deck is. Thinking about the usefulness of the deck. I didn't actually draw a lot of cut down. We got a lot of go for the throw, which is questionable because I don't think go for the throw is as good. There's a lot of artifact creatures running around because of the incubate. Maybe it's better for Infernal Grasp now. We don't have life gain, so that might also be a problem. When it comes to deck though, I do think that just the Fight Club and Shakedown Heavy is the combo that we want to synergize and hinge off on. The Yargo and the Thrillseeker, that's the really win con that, you know, is out of nowhere and over the top. But I don't really see it happening that often because we really have to get lucky to have Yargo or play Fight Rigging on turn 3 or 4 and hit a Voldaren Thrillseeker and have Yargo in our hand so that when we play Yargo, we can Voldaren Thrillseeker onto the Yargo and have an extra mana in order to then utilize that to sack. That's a lot of things that have to go right. And that's going to be on turn 7. And, you know, usually if we get everything lucky, we get Armor, Scrap Gorger, and Fable, which we have been getting pretty lucky in these last few games. Even when that all aligns, that's still turn 6, turn 7. And if we do get to that level and our opponent hasn't gained any life or is aggroing us down, then most likely have some control aspect that can stop that. So this is why when I play combo decks like this, I'm very sort of hesitant on talking about their effectiveness because combo decks are only good when your combo has substantial possibility of occurring. I don't know how to say it. The point is, combo decks are good when you're blue. That's the best way to put it. When you have blue mana, then your opponent's always thinking about whether or not you have counter spells, and even if you don't, right, it makes them play a different way. Whereas if I play Jund, they know exactly what are the cards I'm going to play, and they know exactly how to counter it. A lot of times, when we get the right cards, they have no way to counter it, and we still win. But there are more cases than not where our opponent has knows what to expect and has answers for us. That's my problem with playing Jund decks these days, but it's still a very fun deck, right? If you like this kind of combo, you like this kind of very over the top, fling at your opponent for 20 damage sort of combo, you can do it. You can definitely try it, and it's not a bad way to play. It's a lot better than playing soldiers, a lot better than playing mono red because there's so much dimensions to it. That makes it a little bit more fun. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.